I love spring, yes, still in California, and I love the wisteria. It is such a beautiful plant. And when we were traveling here, we saw so much. In fact, we saw some last week all through the trees. It's very pretty. It's one of the beauties of nature. And there's beauties all through nature, and there's beauties in the human body. In fact, I think the human body is one of the most beautiful of all creations. But unfortunately today, many bodies aren't working right. And you cannot blame genetics. They're only saying 5% now. You cannot blame the germ because they're everywhere. They're opportunist organisms. You give the body the right conditions, it will heal well and it will function well.
A clip of RFK Jr. adding a mysterious blue liquid to his drink recently went viral, sparking curiosity about methylene blue, a compound suddenly in the spotlight. But this video was inspired by one of you, a subscriber whose friend suffered a minor brain trauma that affected her cognitive ability. They asked for a deep dive into methylene blue's potential to help. So today, we'll explore what the science says about MB for brain health, especially after trauma, and whether it's worth the hype. Plus, I'll share proven strategies to support cognitive recovery. If you want weekly health research summaries and tips I share with my patients, check the link in the pinned comment. Let's dive in.
We are creatures that like to go down the path of least resistance, the easy way. And when you change your habits, that can be difficult at first. But when you realize what these detrimental habits are doing to you, it makes it a little easier to do. Be not conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good, acceptable, and perfect will of God. What's the good, acceptable, and perfect will of God?
Methylene blue has a fascinating history. Discovered in 1876 by a German chemist for dyeing fabrics, it soon caught the eye of a doctor who used it to stain tissues under microscopes. This led to its use as the first synthetic drug to treat malaria. Fast forward today, MB is buzzing among biohackers for its potential to boost brain health and even slow aging. So how does it work? MB acts like a superhero for your cell's mitochondria, the power plants that produce energy. It boosts energy production, fights oxidative stress, and reduces harmful free radicals, which are key players in brain damage and aging.
And drinks, just go down the town and just have a look at that takeaway shops. Just have a look at all of those fast food shops. Now they're all there because lots of people go there. And they're usually full of devitalized food. If we're traveling, there's one place we will go, and that is Chipotle, because we know we can get beans, we know we can get salad, we know we can get avocado. Be not conformed to this world. You'll find that most people in this world, for their liquid, they drink coffee or tea or sodas, and they are all known to have dehydrating effects on the body. One of the reasons why people are wrinkling so early, their bones are deteriorating so early. God never meant for that to happen. There's a reason for that, but it's slipped up slowly on people.
Now, let's address our subscriber's question. Can methylene blue help with cognitive issues after a minor brain trauma? Traumatic brain injury, even mild, can disrupt cognition, think memory, focus, or processing speed, due to inflammation and mitochondrial dysfunction. Exciting research suggests MB might help. A 2019 study on animals with TBI found that methylene blue reduced neuronal damage, protected the blood-brain barrier, and improved cognitive and motor function. Another study showed MB decreased brain lesion size after mild TBI, hinting at neuroprotective effects. Why? MB enhances mitochondrial energy production and clears free radicals, which can ease the brain's recovery process. While human studies on TBI are limited, these findings are promising for cognitive support post-trauma.
In 10, Jesus said, I've come that they might have life and have life more abundantly. That's God's will for us. to be the happiest, healthiest people on the planet. So we need to investigate, well, why aren't I? What am I doing? What can I change? We can't blame external things. It's actually what's happening in us. What are we doing to our body? Are we keeping it well hydrated, well slept, well fed, lots of nourishment? And are we trusting God every day? Because He loves us with an everlasting love. So please trust Him and please honour this incredible body He's given us by doing right by it.
In TBI, methylene blue shows potential for broader brain health. In a human study, people taking MB had increased brain activity during memory and attention tasks, performing better than those on a placebo. Another trial found MB strengthened memory formation in people undergoing therapy, suggesting it could support cognitive resilience. These studies align with MB's ability to boost mitochondrial health, which is crucial for clear thinking and recovery. However, for conditions like Alzheimer's, where mitochondrial issues also play a role, a meta-analysis found mixed results. MB shows promise, but we need larger trials to confirm.
This cohort study looked at over 100,000 people and followed them up for 30 years. It found that those who hit their exercise targets had a 19 to 25% lower risk of death, and those who achieved targets for vigorous physical activity, so think jogging or swimming, had similar risk reductions. So if we're concerned about adding healthy years to our lives, a healthy diet and plenty of exercise is a smart place to start.
Though female mice saw a 6% increase in maximum lifespan, researchers concluded the effect was too small to crown MB an anti-aging star. So, while it's not the fountain of youth, its brain health benefits
one meant a much higher intake of whole grains, legumes, fish, fruits, vegetables, and nuts, and it sharply reduced processed meats, sugary drinks, and refined grains. The change to eating more legumes all by itself.
It can cause serotonin syndrome, a life-threatening condition, especially if combined with antidepressants like SSRIs, which many TBI patients may take. It can also harm red blood cells in people with certain enzyme deficiencies, reducing oxygen delivery. Other side effects include joint pain or loss of taste. Dosing is another issue. We don't yet know the safe, effective dose for brain health or TBI. Plus, many MB supplements online aren't regulated, risking contaminants like heavy metals. For these reasons, I don't recommend MB to my patients, and anyone considering it, especially for brain trauma, must consult a doctor first. While we wait for more MB research, you can support your brain right now. Diet is huge. Switching from a Western diet to one rich in whole grains, legumes, fish, fruits, and nuts can add years to your life, as shown in a recent study. Sound familiar? My video, Japanese Oldest Doctors Reveal. Eat This Daily to Live to 100, link below, dives into brain-boosting foods like these. Exercise is another game changer. A study of 100,000 people found that regular activity cuts mortality risk by up to 25%. For cognitive recovery, try gentle exercise, quality sleep, and stress management. Supplements like omega-3s or a well-designed multivitamin backed by the Cosmos study can also support cognition. Always check with your doctor. Methylene Blue holds promise for brain health, especially for cognitive recovery after trauma. But it's not ready for prime time without more human research and medical guidance. To our subscriber, I hope this helps your friend's journey. Wishing her strength and healing. For everyone, focus on proven strategies like diet and exercise to keep your brain sharp. Check out Japanese Oldest Doctors Reveal. Eat This Daily to Live to 100 for more tips. And watch my next video on 4 longevity supplements that might do more harm than good. Share your brain health tips in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe for weekly health insights.